What's going on, zackpack? Welcome back. If you do, hit a big hello to you. Sure to press that big shiny red button on the screen. Join the zackpack today. Now today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking about my least favourite Pixar movies. There are 4 of them. To me personally, these just should not exist, and you wouldn't know. This is the second time recording this video because the first time it didn't record. Woo! Problems. Without further ado, we're going to get into today's video. We're going to get that intro rolling, and let's just see what these 4 are. Now the first one is Toy Story 4. Now for me personally, this video just shouldn't exist. It really shouldn't exist. This movie is just not needed in any way. And I've always said this, it was rushed, it was just pointless. It was just pointless. So pointless. 1, 2 and 3 was the story of Andy and his toys growing up. I grew up with Andy. Andy is one of my best friends. We're on Facebook together. 4 wasn't needed. When it was announced, I was like, okay, cool, what are they going to do? Surely they've got a good idea. And then I heard the idea that it was about Bo Peep, and I was like, Woody's going to go to Bo Peep. You can see it. It's going to happen. Whatever happens in that movie, Woody is going to do whatever Bo Peep wants because he wants to be with her. He loves her. Yada doo doo doosh. But at the end of the day, it was predictable. I don't like it. Moving slowly on to the next one, we've got The Good Dinosaur. Now, visually, this movie is fantastic. It is beautiful. But I don't like the story. The story for me is just pointless. It's just no need for it. I didn't like it. I didn't feel for any of the characters. Arlo was just a bit of a useless, if I'm honest. Spot, I didn't particularly like. Who else? See, I can't even remember any of the other characters. I know there was a pterodactyl in there. He was aight, I guess. He was aight. You know, just disregard that movie. I don't like it at all. Really don't like it. Next one we've got up is Cars 2. What can I say about this movie? It's awful. It's awful. There's just no need for it. You've got Cars 1 and you've got Cars 2. You put them together, you've got Cars 3. Cars 1 and Cars 3 make perfect sense together. They really do. That flows nicely with the movie and the story of Lightning and Doc, and you get to see behind the scenes of how Doc became famous and who he trained with and how he trained and trying to move up with the Captain Times, and I like that. It's a nice concept, it's a nice idea, but Cars 2 just seemed to be out of nowhere. Just nowhere. And personally, I honestly think it's one of those straight to DVD releases where Aladdin 4, Jafar's Return, or Cinderella 2, The Quest for the Golden Slipper. I don't know, because it's pointless. Does anyone even remember Cars 2 actually being good? Or even being talked about in any way, shape or form? I just remember seeing it. It comes out on DVD no later than about 3 months after it was in the cinemas. There was games galore, which, may I remind you, all the games are terrible. I've played them all. The Xbox one, PlayStation one. I think there was one on the Wii, the DS. They're all bad. They're all bad, man. Bad. And not in a good way. Not bad in a good way, but bad in a bad way. That just, okay. Gotta get that terminology right for you guys, because, it's coming times with all those hip cool guys, with all that talk and stuff. It just, yeah. Cars 2 was just awful. Didn't even relate to anything. I don't even think it fits in the Pixar theory in any way. I don't think they've even mentioned it being on the Pixar theory. And realistically, I don't blame them, because they're probably ashamed of what they've actually made. And I don't blame them. If I was working at Pixar and I made that, mate, I'd quit myself. I was okay, now, just see ya. The next one we're going to talk about is Finding Dory. Now, Finding Dory, the story was I mean, it wasn't, again, it's one of those that just wasn't needed. We found Nemo. That's all we needed. We just needed to find Nemo back in 2002. Was it 2002? I think it was, because Monster Inc. came out first. In 01. Yeah, 2002. Right, that's all we needed. We didn't need to wait another, 13 years to find Dory, or for Dory to find herself. It's one of those movies that are just not needed. Like, the characters are good. Like, you can't not like Dory. Dory's like gonna be one of the best Pixar characters out there. Like, no doubt about it. But she didn't need her own. She didn't need her own movie. She didn't need her own story. That is everything. Those are my 4 most disliked Pixar movies. What's yours? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you did like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you didn't like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below your least favourite Pixar movie. Is it on the list? Is it not on the list? Let's converse. Let's have a chit chat. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Be sure to join the Zack Pack today by pressing that big shiny red button. And all the perks are down below. Discord, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, merch store, Patreon. The Zack Does Thingz Podcast is down there, where we are talking about the coronavirus over on there. I'm currently in self-quarantine and I'm going mental. I'm going crazy. Can't cope. Cannot cope. I mean, it's scary. It's scary what is happening to the world. And I'm just trying to get this camera right, and I've broken it now. Ah, fiddlesticks. But anyhow, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Thank you. And I'll see y'all next week with a brand new video. Hope you did enjoy this one. Be sure to share it with your friends. And I'm going to ask you to share the videos, because now I'm doing 1 video a week. I need all of y'all to watch it. So send it to your mum, your dad, your grandma, your granddad, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, your dogs, your cats, your Komodo dragons, your unicorns, your rhinos. Just send it to everyone who has a mobile device. And thank you so much for watching once again. And I'll see y'all next week. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, stay classy, Zack Pack.